one of my teachers at the seminary wrote that, like all good educators, God makes good teachers from good learners. And in the passage we hear today from Acts of the Apostles, we see and are reminded of that. And there's a little bit of a parallel here. Last Sunday, I think it was last Sunday, we had the story in the Gospel of Luke of Emmaus, the two journeying away, right, to go to Emmaus. There are two roads out of Jerusalem in that day. One was to Emmaus, the other, the one that the eunuch was on, to Gaza. Jesus finds the two disciples who are journeying away from Jerusalem kind of despondent, confused, and he teaches them by showing them the scriptures and revealing himself to them in the breaking of the bread. Similarly, this other road, now in the Acts of the Apostles, the continuation of the Gospel of Luke. So we see this eunuch reading the scriptures and rather confused. And Philip is sent by the angel of the Lord, go and teach him. Show him the way of the scriptures and how they reveal Jesus Christ. Philip was a good learner, becomes a good teacher. And we see in this unfolding of the story of the early church, the continuity of Jesus Christ into the church and even into today. Jesus Christ being the sacrament of God, the church being the sacrament of Jesus Christ. A phrase that the great theologian Karl Rahner used. If we are followers, we have to hear the word that we hear in the gospel and see this emptying out of one's being into service. First, God emptying himself in Jesus Christ, in assuming and becoming flesh, human. And as if that were not enough, this Jesus Christ empties himself further on the cross, empties himself to a form of bread. Simple food. Saying, I will even be present now in this way to you. If we are followers of Jesus, this one who shows us this self-emptying, we too must be willing to self-empty. Not that we're going to become bread, but that we in spirit become that which feeds one another. The way we live, the way we care for each other, the way we pray for each other, the way we are willing to let go of our comforts and our desires for the greater good and for the salvation of the world. Or as that passage we just heard ends, Christ, flesh, for the life of the world.